So today we are going to learn a letter that's pretty different than what we have learned so far. Tabla has two bars, as they call it, or two styles of playing. One is the closed one and one is open. So Khula Baaj and Band Baaj, as they say. So Band Baaj is the regular syllables that we play. That's like dha, tin, na, tirakita, or such so forth. The Khula Baaj will have syllables or letters like, or this is another letter from the Khula Baaj, and the origins of these words are really from the Pakhawaj style, and you will see a lot of these being played in Banaras Gharana as well, the Banaras lineage or style of playing tabla. So today I just thought of shifting away from our theatre practice a bit and focusing on something different. So let's try to understand how to play the ta, because there will be a lot of musicians that you have heard who use this. So great tabla players who will use a thaap in between, that's what it is called. So it actually is a ta, sounds like a ta, but it's an open ta, which is why it is called as a thaap in tabla. Okay. Now for the thaap to be successful, if you have never done it before, it's going to be a little bit tricky, right? So you can hit it, but controlling the sound and even getting the sound in the first place is going to be tough. All right. The base is that it has to be open and resonate for a very long time. That's how the sound should be, not that sound. So it should resonate for a long time, it should be loud enough and open. That's the basic theory. Now, how do we achieve that? So we achieve that by hitting these three fingers, or in fact the entire palm, on the side of the tabla here, and when I'm hitting it, I continue to keep my little finger on top of the syahi to control the sound, but then I lift it up as soon as I've got enough control and let the tabla resonate. So the little finger is actually controlling the sound, and then I release it because I really want the sound to continue for a longer time. Now this is used sometimes with, so at the end of a bhajan, or if you have heard bhajans or abhangas being sung, this is how they somehow play. So that's when you really don't have a mic or a microphone and there are like 20 singers and 2 or 3 drum players. That's when they use this kind of a style. So, and it sounds good on tabla as well, because tabla is nothing, I mean it's very close relative of Pakhawaj. So you can actually use that, and some maestros like Ustaad Thirakwaa Khan sahab used to use this very effectively, just adding it in their Teentaal. So that was all that was required, and the resonance of that ta was so great that when I say great, it was so melodious that I mean that's become one of his trademarks. So Thirakwaa Khan's Thaap has been one of his trademarks, and most of his students, if you have heard, a lot of his students use this prominently in their tabla solos. So this is something that I want you to possibly practice along, and if you have any doubts, because this is a bit difficult or different, I would say, not difficult to play. So you're going to have a lot of doubts. If you have any doubts on it or have specific questions, do ask me in comments. I've given some description in or notes in the description section below, so do go through them, and hopefully you'll be able to get the ta and utilize it in your Teentaal and other compositions equally well.